Hiya, it's Deputy Prime Minister, proud Northerner and basic instinct enthusiast, Angela Rayner, and welcome to another no-brainer with Angela Rayner. Now, you may have noticed that last week I didn't do a no-brainer with Angela Rayner. I was actually really busy going out and about all over the place, meeting up with very important people. And one of those people that I met up with was the Deputy Prime Minister of Vietnam. And it was a really good meeting. And during that meeting, he gifted me with a framed photograph of myself. And I've got to say, it was a bit strange. Nobody's ever given me a photograph of myself as a gift before. But it was very kind of him. And I said, thank you very much. And the press were there and they took a lot of photographs. And many of the photographs showed me holding one end and him holding the other end. And then, of course, that set off the far-right adjacent X accounts, spreading very dangerous misinformation and disinformation that I had gifted him a photograph of myself. Well, what a ridiculous thing to suggest. Why would I gift somebody a photograph of me? That's just weird. But, you know, this is exactly why we need the online safety bill that the Tories started. And I have to say, that is the one thing I am very grateful to the Tories for starting off. And we've just tightened it up even more and made it even stricter, because we need to, with dangerous misinformation being spread about the internet like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. But you know what? It has inspired me. So I've decided that whoever leaves me the best comment underneath this video, I am going to send you a framed photograph of myself as a gift to say thank you. So there you go. You think that you had one over on me. You haven't. You've just inspired me. So it's had the opposite effect. So there you go. Now, the other thing that I did last week was I celebrated British Sign Language by releasing a very heartfelt video of a special message all in sign language. And I had worked really hard on that video. I had watched back-to-back Something Special with Mr. Tumble videos from CBeebies to learn all the special words. And I thought that I did a very good job. But of course, the internet decided to make a joke of that too. Well, I'm sorry, but the joke's on you. So here's a special message from me. No, thank you, Ked. Ridiculous. Not interested in your opinions. And while we're at it, why you had to start banging on about my trip to Africa, bringing it up again? It's done and dusted. I've been back from Africa for weeks now, but you had to bring up the fact that I had suggested when we were planning the trip that maybe while I was out in Africa, I could go on an African safari, and that might be a nice thing to do. Because I've never been to Africa before, and I thought it would be a lovely thing to see actual animals out in the wild instead of just going to Knowsley Safari Park or whatever. I thought it would be a nice thing to do while I was there. It got rejected. I didn't do it. It's a non-story. So why you had to bring it up, I really don't know. Absolutely ridiculous. And the other thing that people are banging on about today is our Rachel, poor Rachel, really got hauled over the coals. She did a BBC interview and, you know, we'd got her all prepared for it. We'd changed the settings to interview mode and she was ready to answer all of the questions, but she got herself in a bit of a muddle when the subject of her accepting free tickets to go to a gig came up. And should she have accepted those tickets? And she said that it was all above board. I declared it. It wasn't a big deal. No, I didn't pay for them. And yes, I had to bring all my security and that. It wasn't a big deal. People are allowed to go to gigs and see things and do stuff. Why they had to make a big fuss over it, I really don't know. You flustered her when you should have been asking questions about all the fantastic and very impressive things that us Labourers have been doing. But you know what? It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. Us Labourers are going to continue to go from strength to strength. I'll see you again on another no-brainer with Angela Rayner. Here's a special message from me. No, thank you, Ked.